Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you can tie it, you quit. I'm here today if you got somebody care my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up, cry to keep going, don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt, get a reward from it, don't go to sleep until you 16. Listen to me, I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flips, you can be excited when we give away money, but listen to me, you will never be successful once I don't have to give you a dime, and do it you too, you won't be successful until you say I'll need that money cause I got it in here. So if you want to make six figures, you can't just be talking about you want to make six figures when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful but you don't want it bad, you're just kind of wanting, you don't want it badder than you want to party, you don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Something is wrong, sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you will have to stay up 3 days in a row, because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta learn, you got to go days. Not listen to me, think I don't want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. But listen to me, Emma Smith said this at the end of the commercial, if it spits there, all men are created equal, some work harder and free season. I must say it again because you might have missed it, all men are created equal, some work harder and preseason. So that means that there are some people who are going to see the professor, going to see the TA, and even when the professor says I don't meet with you, my TA meet with you, you say I want to talk to your TA, I don't pay the TA, I pay you to teach me, so you won't have to find some time to meet me. If I got to meet you at the mall, if I got to meet you at your house, you are going to see me. Listen to me, all men are created equal, some work hard at first. Even when I went to college, guys were way smarter than me, 4.0 3.0, they went to the Ivy League high schools, came the Oak board from these great high school. Most of them are not doing what I'm doing. Why? Because it's not about where you come from, it's about heart. You come to a place where you know being smart enough, you got to have heart. That's number one. Wife, number two. Test number 2, I wrote it down, I want to make sure that it says to be watch this. We talk about sacrifice. Now the important thing is this, you're right, and why I'm saying it, cause I only have about 3 more minutes. Listen to me, the most important thing is this, to be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. That's the number 2 thing, you got to catch that one, to be able to listen to me at any moment. Some of you can make sacrifices when Monday Night Football is not on, you can make a sacrifice, but when the game come on with some reason, you just attach to it. But some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices. Are funny when they not going on, but when your favorite show comes on, Money Best, some of you folks into the fall week, and you like, I gotta answer it, if I don't answer the phone, I'm gonna die. I'm saying you today that there are some of you, if you give up your cell phone, you would be successful, but your cell phone is more important to you than your success. I'm gonna sit again, I'm gonna hurt somebody, I'ma hurt somebody. Some of you need to give up your cell phone because the time you spend on your cell phone could be healing for your success. The time you can be using to be successful, you're using on the sale, and the cell phone is not bringing you nothing but a field, and somebody has told you you couldn't live without it. I'm still not going deep, not giving up stuff. Watch what I said, to be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we can. See, I don't do well in math, you're right, you ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing cause you have never written before, but I dare you to fail in writing for a whole year to see if you can get to the end. I dare you to fail, I dare you take that same class over and over. Guys, I dare you stop dropping classes like you saw always want to give up. I'm dropping. Why you dropping? I'm so grateful that the slave didn't write and quit. Say I've just don't stop. I'm a slave on this, gonna be explained. I'm equipped. Listen to me, the slave said we will live because one day we will become. See, whatever you're doing, however you spend your time, that tells you who you are. So think about what it is you like to create your life experience. Once I look at how you commit your time, once I Do an evaluation on how you spend your time. I can tell you exactly what you're committed to. Music. How much time do you spend working on? How much time do you spend every day working on your dream in the last 90 days? How many books have you read in the last year? What new skill or knowledge have you acquired? What kind of investment have you made in you? A lot of people, as soon as they punch out, they rush home to fit on the couch, they rush home to do nothing, they rush home just to sit there and figure out, okay, I'm going to go sleep, do it all tomorrow. Music. You have to give it everything you got. No more TV, no more parties, no more plan. If you have a 4.0, what you need to be doing a study. This is a life class. That means that we have an opportunity to learn how to maximize our lives. Think of the things that you're doing that somebody else could be doing, and think of yourself as a precious commodity that you are going to reserve your energy for your highest and best use. All the successful people at that same amount of time that you have each day. So, what did they do that you may not be doing? They invested in themselves on the weekends afterwards, and the evening they put time in something that they wanted to do. They invested their own time in themselves. Music. We are busier than any other generation we have seen in the last 300 to 400 years. We are just as busy as we can be, and we think because we're busy we're effective. But I want you to challenge your schedule for a minute and ask yourself, are you really being effective, or is your life cluttered with all kinds of stuff that demands you and brings you and taxes you and stops you from being your highest and best self? And are you substituting busyness, all the chaos of those, a lot of the business, from being effective? Music. It takes time to be creative. You were meant to be creative. You were created in the likeness and the image of a creator, and in that likeness and in that image, you had creativity. If you had time, you would be creative. The most important thing is to value our time. So what are you going to do with this time? How much of it do you think you've already used up? What are you going to do today? The only thing that you can control that influences success in life is how hard you work, how honest you are, and how well you deal with others. You can control those are variables. When you have a dream and the dream isn't something you dream, then it happens. The dream is something you never knew was going to come into your life. Dreams always come from behind you, not right between your eyes. It speaks up on you, but when you have a dream, it doesn't often come at you screaming in your face. This is who you are. This is what you must be for the rest of your life. Sometimes a dream almost whispers, and I've always said to my kids, the hardest thing to listen to your instinct, your human personal intuition always whispers. It never. We had what was since I was in my late teens, early 20s, and I just never got around to it. I finally started realizing as I was getting older, by my early 40s, that I better really do it. It's either now I'm never going to do it. We are here. And then as you struggle to make your dreams happen, to live the impossible, we're thinking of you. I think some people, and maybe I used to think, what you got successful, you could, you're successful and it okay, you can kind of just relax a little bit, but that's not the case at all. You have to pedal even harder. You have to work even more. There are more opportunities that need more time and dedication. In order to do them well, you have to really hunker down and do the hard work. But I've never been afraid of hard work, and I always tell people when I'm asked, and it's pretty often that I'm asked about dreams and achieving creative goals, that I always believe that the bridge between reality and a dream is work. And I always, in moments of despair and doubt and dark days, focus on the work. I show up and I work and I work. Applause. CD 3 weeks we've been talking about the Platt Amendment. What are you people on? Dope. What I like me to do right now, I want you to think about your dream, because I'm in a room full of dreamers. Think about your dream right now. What you think about it and envision it now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share something with you. I do not believe that any of us have dreams that were not given to us. Well, the purpose of accomplishing those particular dreams, and I want to share something with you that has changed my life. I started out, as was indicated by Jazz, very humble beginnings. I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't know how to care how far-fetched it might appear to be. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. But here's what I know. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. See Sometimes we can't say I can do that, but what we can say that it's possible. Then I can have my dreams as we run toward it, as we work on it day in and day out. No one, ladies and gentlemen, could have convinced me when I started out just over 6 years ago working on my dream. And I want you to think about whatever your dream is, because I was willing to take the chance, and most people won't do that. Most of the people that you talk to try and bring them into the business, these are not risk takers. Most people have done all that they're ever going to do. They raise a family, they earn a living, and then they died. But people were running toward their dreams. Life has a special kind of meaning, and here's what I will share with you, that in the process of working on your dreams you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. I don't have any college training, but I met a high school teacher who one day changed my life. I was waiting on another student, and when he came in he said to me, "Young man, go to the board and write what I'm about to tell you." And I said, "I can't do that turn." He said, "Why not?" I said, "I'm not one of your students." He said, "It doesn't matter, follow my directions." "Town, I can't do that, sir." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Because I'm magical mentally." And he came from behind his desk and he looked at me. He said, "Don't ever say that again. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. If you want to make your dream become reality, the people that are running at the 3-0, that it's possible that you can live your dream, that's it's necessary that you're religious, that you have a plan of action, that you are creative. The people that are living their dream of finding winners, to attach themselves to the people that are living your dreams of a people that know that is, if it's going to happen, it's up to them, and they're resolving within themselves, it's not over until I win. Music, applause, do music. It takes your doing, because if you don't have the room we'll never find for 7 to 10 ounces. I can guarantee it was business. We're all busy. You're working at the dry cleaning, you're making dinner, you're taking the kids back, you're paying the bills, you gotta sleep, eat. All those we're using 24 hours of every day. All right, sure, what does? If you've got to find it, you need something that will take you to the same of mine. Then we will change the way we live, we will change the daily actions we take, and we will change your mindset. For 2 to 4 year period you got to set yourself up to win. You got to set yourself up with a process that allows you to consistently grow, consistently enjoy your life, and consistently produce the results that you're really asking. Somebody told you to halt work on pill. I'm here to tell you, if you work forward, if you want to put in that sweat, that blood, and those tears, I'm telling you, you can have what you want. Me, what you won't do what you want. Are you hear me? Keep going to use these. Don't quit, don't give up with it. To me, don't give up, don't give it. You hang in there, you hang in there, because if you quit right now, do it, we'll never see this. But if you hold on, everything you've dreamed of, everything you envisioned, everything you worked for, it's common. But you can't quit or give up before you did. If you work hard, you can't have it in a none, you can have new.